Hello there.
How are you doing?
Now that I'm off work, pretty good.
Yeah. That's good.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Great.
Yeah, I'm glad to be away from work as well.
Perfectly understandable.
Yeah. I saw you fighting this boss yesterday.
Yeah, I think I spent a good 1.5 hours and I'm just dying. And I think I finally figured out the trick. I think his fire blasts only cover the front half of his sword.
Yeah.
So if I just try to push up into him, I get killed. Oops.
I hear that you had to put up with the monologuing.
He meant well, but it was kind of a lot of
Yeah. Matt should be here not too long from now. I think he's just sorting some things out.
You've seen the homework?
I just saw it now. Just gonna read it.
I just jokingly call it homework. I'm pretty sure you two have already given this some thought.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty flexible on, like, I don't have
I guess if we can't really, if we're like all of different opinions, or if we can't really agree on something special, just plain old D&D is always a good time.
Yeah.
And it has great starter sets.
Yeah, do older ones also work for the edition, or do the starter sets, is it all like specifically for the system that like say like 5e?
Yeah, the best starter sets are all 5e, but honestly 5e is not a bad system.
Yeah.
When you play their pre-published adventures, you occasionally have to just apply some modern nonsense filters, but that is easily done.
Yeah.
Since it's a tabletop game anyway.
I think for like I'm happy to defer to like what other people want. I don't think I have like a hard time kind of getting into like a setting. So I'm happy, whatever we do, like fantasy, sci-fi, like anything, I'll just give it my best shot.
That's all I can ask. That'll be great.
Yeah, I imagine Matt feels more or less the same. I think maybe it'll be like we might have to work on like Green Jeans' opinion, because I know he's very like his like interests are very like niche, like narrow, so maybe he's gonna be more like wanting to do something in particular?
Oh, he already answered. It's not a very long answer, but he just said maybe something simple and impossible with robots. Which is, well, even D&D has robots, actually.
I was gonna say, because even in fantasy settings you can have, like, automatons.
Yeah, exactly. And old D&D even has, like, it's technically just a medieval planet in a multiverse, and there's, for example, a famous old adventure is basically about investigating weird rumors, and you find out that it's a UFO crash in the mountains.
That's interesting. Is that a 5e one?
Oh, that's an old one, but I specifically have a few books that are famous old adventures for early editions, remade for 5e.
Oh, nice.
So if you want to play something really, really classic, like Dinosaur Island, Keep on the Borderlands, I have 5e versions. Well, I would be down to occasionally trying like old editions of D&D, but I don't think we can do that to these.
Yeah, I guess some of them might not like the kind of numbers heavy, like dice rolly kind of stuff as much.
Personally, I
Maybe.
love that kind of stuff, but yeah, it's not for everyone.
Yeah. I don't really, because I've never really given it a go, I can't say for sure like which I'd prefer.
Oh, it'll be fine. I'd say we probably should. I mean, I've asked what kind of game we're playing, campaign or something, but maybe we should actually just go for a starter set or something. And many modern games have the starter sets. The Star Trek starter set is really good. D&D sets are really good.
Yeah. That might be a good idea, given that at least me, Matt, and probably Green Jeans are new. Entirely new, I imagine.
I kind of think Brody was new. Like he's the. What the shit just happened?
Oh. Ah, you got him.
What? What?
Nice.
What? How?
Well.
I guess I just needed to be properly defocused.
Yeah.
What?
That was good.
Well, thank you. I think this one's on you.
Thank you.
Oof. Well, that's just embarrassing. I sat here for 2 hours and grumbled to myself.
You just you got good.
Oh my god. Don't
Sometimes
think,
it's like that.
feel. Where was I?
Use the force.
Apparently so. So yeah, I should be able to like supply most games that might be of interest. So,
Yeah.
I think I should buy this.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, I think that's.
So yeah, there was this big archive that was passed around on TG until like 2 years ago, when some big copyright crackdown happened.
Milk is good.
Hello,
to eat.
and I managed to get one of the last versions. It's saved on my
Oh, nice.
on my NAS. It's of course it's all just backups of stuff I have.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you shared us the place where you store them.
Yeah, I probably should update that when we probably start playing, so you all have access to.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, no big deal. That's what I have it for.
Yeah.
That's what it's there for, quite literally.
I was almost
Welcome, host.
I also had like an archive from the old shoegaze threads on MU.
Nice.
And at one point I ended up losing it, and it's like soul crushing.
Yeah.
Because so much of that music, I just don't even know how you'd get a hold of it anymore. Like, because it's all like really, like the genre itself is really niche, but then like a lot of these bands were like really small, so you just can't really get a hold of their stuff anymore. But so, it started getting taken down from like Mega and like other download sites because of like copyright or something. It's good that you managed to get a hold of all those.
I can personally very much recommend using that stuff. Just don't get trapped by that use next nonsense that keeps getting advertised. That shit.
Yeah, I probably should do that. I've since like I have a couple of hard drives for like music and stuff that I like take very, very good care of.
Admittedly, I don't know how good it is for music. You know how little I do with music, but it is very good for like movies and games and stuff.
Yeah.
Welcome, host. Speak thine heart's
So,
desire.
have you seen the homework so far?
The what now?
You got homework.
Homework what?
It's no big deal.
Oh.
I just want you all to give it a thought about what you would like to play if we ever do a tabletop game.
Oh, I have to think about it. But I just saw it. Yes.
Very good.
Today is a very important day. I had something else on the mind.
That happens. That's okay. Oh, by the way, I think I solved my
do you
weird
want to know
stutter
why it's-
issues.
Do you want to know why it's a very important?
I have a feeling you'll tell me.
How'd you guess? Today is the day a new pizzeria opened close to us.
Ooh.
And as part of the Italian diaspora of Belgium, it is a very important day.
I get it. One of the big things I miss from the town where my parents live is that damn good pizzeria. Oh, that was a place.
But what's funny, in Germany there aren't many Belgians or Italians, right?
Oh,
It's very
there's
rare.
quite a few Italians.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I would have guessed. But here there's a very good reason why there's a lot of Italians. It's due to mining industry.
Yeah, it was the same. So our local area used to be famous for metalworking.
I see.
A yearn for the mines.
The Italians yearn for the mines. Yes.
But yeah, and so every single member of the Italian diaspora is commanding a pizza right now.
So if all the Italians agree on a pizzeria being good, it has to be really good.
Most likely, yeah. I'm really curious whether or not it's a disgusting, soggy pizza that nobody would eat, or not. I'm excited.
You get there and all they serve is deep dish.
I would legitimately be interested. Deep dish cannot be considered pizza by any means, but it's fucking meat, salt,
It's a pie.
cheese. It's gonna be good.
I kinda guess that it can be really good. I think it's just an offense to pizza to call it a pizza.
No, it's not a pizza, but it's probably going to be delicious.
I suppose that depends on what your stance is to shitloads of just pure tomato sauce.
I mean, yeah, but tomato sauce is delicious, so who am I to complain?
I like my pizza light on the sauce and cheese. I like it.
I can agree, but
I like
yeah,
it quite
that's what
bready
makes-
and heavy on the toppings.
That's what makes
Yeah.
that's what makes it good pizza in the first place. Though I prefer a bit lighter toppings. But you know, if I'm going with the idea that this is not a pizza, it is just a shit ton of just a giant casserole that's mostly cheese and sauce. Well, obviously, it's good.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it can probably be a really good dish. It's just not a fucking pizza.
Well, yeah, no, it's clearly an abuse of language. But for what it is, it's probably not bad.
Although the Americans have done quite a few horrible things to pizza. I've
They've
seen
done a lot of horrible things to food in general.
I've seen a pizza where it's eaten. You just put the sauce on the bread, bake it, and then you put cold American cheese afterwards on it. Afterwards.
Do you think this is the worst? Legitimately, do you really believe this is the worst?
No, I
what
think this is just
Brazil-
I think that's just a conceptual crime.
Have you seen what Brazil called?
Is Brazil the bubblegum pizza?
Amongst many, but hold on. Let me find you a good picture.
I've seen quite a few horrible things, but usually the horrible things are just crazy toppings. But
Well,
the
first of all,
Americans have
no.
done structural
in
crimes to
Brazil,
pizza.
pizzas are sometimes. First of all, there's a hole in the center, so like you have literally a donut shape.
Oh, is it the
There's
one that gets
10,000
dipped?
Yeah, you put a salad or a dip in the middle, and you have essentially a giant torus. Right of no, not a torus, a donut, a flat donut shape.
Well, that's topologically that can still be a torus.
No, because it would have straight parts.
Oh, that doesn't matter. Just
Oh
the
yeah,
it's-
topology. Yeah,
Yeah,
topology.
topology. It's mostly just how many holes you have and if it's like looped in on itself.
Yeah, I know. I get it now. And basically all of the topics are disgusting. Like they love mayo.
Oh yeah, the mayo pizza. Like I
Lord,
do like
even
my
the
mayo,
American-
but on pizza?
Even the Americans have more respect towards pizza than the average person.
Yeah. Honestly, if you showed me this and asked me who did this, I would have said, I bet that's the Americans and their damned ranch dressing.
No, it's the Brazilians are worse. Somehow.
Horrible. Disgraceful.
The worst is, both countries have delicious food. They just do it for the love of the game.
Oh, is that a player? Damn it.
Because Brazilians have
Oh
delicious-
my god.
Oh yeah,
People
I just killed the
invading.
boss.
And same for the Americans. They can make some really good food.
It would be a mound maker who is still doing Dark Souls 3 PvP.
Of course.
It's his purpose in life.
That guy's probably been playing since like fucking pre-2000, pre-2020. He's just been playing forever, waiting for someone.
He's
My
hooked
God.
himself into his PC just to invade people. He's a withered skeleton waiting for passers-by.
He's like, finally, someone crosses into my territory.
Fresh.
No, because that was
meat.
me back when the games were new.
Invading the mound makers. I remember back when this game first released, because if you are in the Mound Makers Covenant, if you put down a friendly like summon soapstone, so like a white sign soapstone, it gets influenced by your Mound Maker Covenant, and essentially you have friendly fire turned on at all times.
Oof.
So it rather than like a white summon or a gold summon, it's like a purple summon.
Yeah, he was purple.
Yeah, so you if you get summoned as friendly, you're still the same color as what that guy was, and so you can still like, someone could just summon you and kill you.
So it's the backstabbing dickwads.
Basically, yeah, they're supposed to be like just completely crazy bonkers. So like, it's kind of like, well, if I summon one, is he gonna help me out, or is he gonna try and kill me? It's like
the clowns. It's just funny.
Yeah, it's basically send in the clowns, the Covenant.
That sounds horrible.
Send in the clown.
These are some very unpleasant enemies.
Yeah, they. I don't have any holy weapons.
So these guys are weak to fire. If you have you see how your bleed meter's going up because you're covered in maggots.
Oh, right.
If you equip a torch and like block with it, like you hold it up, it will make them all fall off of you.
I wonder if I even have one. Oh, dang it!
Oh yeah, these ladies are horrible. They can drop their full armor set and their dual-wield weapons, and it takes an absolutely unholy amount of time to farm them.
Isn't this also very close to the next Siegmeyer encounter?
Just from the inscriptions, I'm getting the feeling that he's supposed to be stuck in this well.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
So apparently I kind of just skipped him somewhere else.
I think you have to encounter Patches in this next area, and then he's in the well, I think.
Yeah.
Because Patches has his armor, so... I'm not sure, though. I can't remember if you're supposed to hear him in the well before you meet Patches or after. I honestly can't.
Oh, we'll find out.
There's a lot of annoying contrivances about these quests.
Oh yeah, big time.
You'll get that in Bloodborne as well, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't think it's maybe not as bad in Bloodborne, but there's a couple that I remember being a pain in the ass.
I forgot to just pack a torch again.
Though the dialogue is all amazing.
I got the what is it? The paranoid man in Bloodborne. That's like the most hilarious quest. If you don't know like anything about the quest, it's fucking hilarious. You basically like, if you try and be helpful, immediate fail.
Okay.
You have to like cotton on to the fact that the guy just thinks you're full of shit, basically. So you have to tell him the opposite of what he wants to hear, and then it goes the correct route.
Who does?
Because basically, so anything you say, you're like telling him like the safe spot to go to, and one of them is you're sending him to be like experimented on and killed, basically, and the other one is the real safe zone. And whichever one you tell him to go to, he's like, I don't believe your kind. I'll figure out my own way, and goes to the opposite one.
Oof. And then he probably has the gall after getting his experiment on to claim it's your fault, right?
Well, so if he goes to the experiment place, he just dies. You don't get to talk to him again. But if he goes to the correct spot, so essentially, if you told him to go to the experiment spot and he goes to the correct spot instead, he acts so smug about the fact that he did the opposite of what you said and is now safe because of it.
Whoa.
He's like, well. Look where I ended up. I didn't follow your directions at all. You trying to get me killed or something?
Yes.
And then there's like an old granny who like kind of hates you at the start, but then she gets like dementia over the course of the game and starts to think that you're her grandson.
That's awful.
Yes.
Yeah.
That sounds quite sad, actually.
And then there's a particular NPC in Bloodborne that if you bring him back to the safe zone, he will slowly kill every other NPC and fail every questline.
Oh, so you can accidentally just bring a serial killer into your home.
Basically, yeah. If you like rescue everyone without kind of like scrutinizing them a little bit more, then they can fail some quest lines for you, essentially. Like the NPCs in the safe zone in Bloodborne, some of them have essentially like fail states that will activate if you interact with like one of them too much over the other or something like that. Then they'll like they'll get mad. They'll get mad and jealous and basically be like, "I fucking hate. I've always hated you." Like goes and stabs the other NPC. You come back and there's just like a pool of blood on the ground, and you look at the other NPC and they're kind of like they're like wringing their hands like nervously, and their hands are fucking plastered in blood, and it's like.
And you just go in there like, "Oi, what's all this then?"
Yeah, it's like, "What's all this? You just failed me a quest line, you bitch."
They have a really cool system in the game as well. It's like the insight system. So the more insight you have, the more like twisted the world will look.
Yeah, there's like certain
so-
threshold points of insight where the world gets like vastly different.
Yeah. So it starts out being like you semi-normal as far as normal can be, but you end up going. It gets like crazier the more you get.
So
Yeah,
it's
I think
the
if you-
usual horror thing of learning what the world really is.
Yeah, pretty much. You're growing eyes inside your brain. Is essentially the explanation.
It's
Is that so?
Isn't it like it leaves it open to interpretation, right? Because I remember it being like it's kind of open about what you perceive the true reality to be.
I see.
Because aren't you in like layers of dreams?
Yeah, you're in layers of dreams. I think the correct version of reality is the one where you have the most insight, because you're essentially seeing like you're seeing like the
Your mind pierces the illusion or some bullshit.
yeah, you're like piercing the veil. You're seeing like all of the interference that like the gods have done and all the scientists. You can actually see it basically.
The game offers some really cool starting weapon choices as well. You can have a really fancy like sword cane. I love that one. I don't think it's very good.
A whip. Like the cane moveset is quite similar to the one-handed sword moveset in like a Dark Souls game, like what you're using now. It's quite similar to that. But so if you hit the what would be the block button in this game, so like L1, it like transforms into a whip. You have like because it's like it's like a bunch of like little razor blades, like all kind of squished together to make like a solid cane. And then you, like, pull them basically.
That's one of the really nice things about the combat in Bloodborne is like all the weapons have transformations, or like most of them do.
Nice.
So, and they work it into the movesets as well. So you can like there's like transforming attacks, and it's quite cool. And there's some really cool combinations.
The one thing that annoys me a little bit with Bloodborne, the game doesn't tell you this. Well, it tells you about serrated weapons on beasts, but it doesn't tell you about normal weapons on kin. So there's a system where serrated weapons are get a damage bonus against beasts, which is like the entire first half of the game pretty much is nothing but beasts, which is a little bit annoying because it essentially makes one of the starting weapons, just the standard like hunter cleaver that you see on like the cover of the game, is just objectively better than the other ones. But the other two weapons are absolutely fine. They're better in the later half of the game against kin, because weapons that don't have serrations, so like a normal sword blade or something like that, is better against kin, which is essentially like the aliens. Which is it's kind of weird.
I don't think there's many like shields in the game, right?
There is one shield and it's absolute dog shit.
Yeah,
Not
it kind of
use it.
the game kind of subtly pushes you to do the parry system and like the gun parries and stuff.
The weapon description for the shield in Bloodborne is like it's like something. It's like something very rudimentary, like defense implement. Only a fool would use this on the night of the hunt or something like that. essentially implying that if you ever try to use it, you're an idiot.
Here's your goddamn shield. Now get your brain bashed in and drop it.
Yeah, but yeah, basically. Because the dodging is so good in Bloodborne. If you're locked on to an enemy, you don't roll. You do like these like short dashes instead, so that you can like you're not kind of like locked into like a rolling animation or anything like that. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I see you're liking the Claymore.
I am. I mean, the Earthfilled Sword was just so good for the extra frostbite, but
It helps that it's a twinkling upgrade weapon. Like they get like one upgrade on a twinkling weapon is like equivalent to like 5 or something on a normal weapon.
yeah, I'm having the usual. But what if I find something better paralysis?
I do that for like the entire game. Don't worry. I basically just don't upgrade anything.
I just upgraded the Claymore because on my countless attempts on the Abyss Watchers, I farmed quite a few regular Titanite shards of poison doofuses.
Yeah.
Did you kill the Dark Wraiths enough to get them to drop any of their armor?
No. Maybe I should, but I haven't.
Wow, I remember as well the Dark Sword. So the sword that the Dark Wraiths drop. That was like the fucking. Like the Drake sword from Dark Souls 1 was like the IGN guide weapon for babies? The Dark Sword is that in Dark Souls 3.
That feels like a great insult.
It really is. You ever see anyone using a Dark Sword like back in the day? You just like point and laugh, basically.
Sounds like I should try to get one just for the fluids.
Yeah, I think it has like abnormally high damage for a one-handed sword, and like obviously, so the R1 combo is like normal one-handed sword, I think. So it's just like very spammable, and then I think the R2s are quite like chunky on the damage. That was like why people wanted it. The Dark Wraith armor is pretty nice in this game because it has like they went like very sideways with the Dark Wraith design. They have all like tree roots like growing out of them, so like the armor is like all kind of like overgrown looking. It's quite nice.
Good old
Then they nice. Yeah, I really like the Claymore. Such a nice.
The stab on the R2 with the Claymore, that like makes the weapon so much better than the bastard.
Can't count.
What sword design do you prefer, Stefan? Is it would you prefer the Claymore or the Zweihander?
Oh, I would have to see them side by side. Wait a second, I'll just wait out the Stinky and.
Oh yeah, they Lloyd's talismans you. Classic. I like the Zweihander because it has the like 2 prongs like partway up the blade, and like the area below that is not sharp, so you can like uphand it, you can like grip it further up.
I know that's very practicable, but from a pure design standpoint, I think it looks a tad ugly.
Yeah, that is true. Especially on real life Claymores, they're not as like artistically pronounced as they are in like in the Souls games, where they're like giant prongs. They're more to I think they're more to like if you were to impale someone, I'm pretty sure they're just like they're a stop mechanism, basically.
like on a boar spear.
Yeah, pretty much.
That definitely is one way to start speaking about things. If I were to impale this guy,
How would I stop him from sliding all the way to my hands? Let him put some
Spikes.
prongs on my
he's
sword.
quite rude. You know? He's dirtying my sword that I'm stabbing through him? Come
Yeah.
on.
It must be his fault, right?
Millennials!
Like, dude, I stabbed you. It's my turn.
You know what I could really go for? Like an Urukai cleaver. I wouldn't mind an Urukai
Oh,
cleaver with the spike on the back.
Oh yeah, just backhand the guy if you need a war pick.
Exactly.
I'm sure I saw some like YouTube video or something being like, these are terrible. Or something.
Yeah, that's the, what is it? Scholia Gladiatoria. I think he really hates the Urukai cleaver.
Yeah.
This is a terrible design.
It does look cool,
I
but it also looks like a scrap metal sword.
I mean, that's the point, right?
it is fugly.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
like Saruman literally. I'm pretty sure it is made as like a little shit stick, so that he can arm every orc with a
Well,
potentially
yeah.
armor piercing and cleaving weapon.
Yeah,
I
it
think
even
he just
looks
wanted an army quick.
yeah, it even looks like it's just a cast fuck stick from pig iron or something.
Yeah, literally, it has that like classic pig iron, like sort of mottled look on the side, right?
Just pour a bunch of molten scrap into the mold. It'll fly. It'll carry you through the fight. But I kind of think that if I think you can do a lot of cool tricks with the spike. It is an emergency war pick. I do not want to get backhanded by one of these. Oh, I got the stinky again. Damn it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I do not want to get
But
backhanded.
one way
with
that
this.
you can bypass the stinky if you heal with an ember instead. That gives you a full heal. But then you have to use an ember, so it's like,
Exactly.
well. The weapon that the fat lady drops is like unironically pretty good.
Oh, I have one of these.
Oh, you have one.
Yeah, I got one from the starting village from what was it? Undead Settlement.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not half bad. The one issue that weapon has is it's ridiculously heavy.
Yeah.
Like really, really heavy. I think it weighs like 20, which is like ultra great sword weight.
Yeah. And I could only two-hand it. But of course you do want to two-hand something like that.
But I think it does piercing damage and bleed, which is like two really good like positives. But you would have to like go naked to be able to use it, I think.
I'll have amazing endurance. Whichever level.
The nudist had a point. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oi.
I'm one of those Dark Souls players who will up my endurance and still proceed to not bear any armor.
Bonk.
True nudist. You're doing it for the love of the game.
Oh, well, actually, I'll tell you what armor I really like wearing in this particular game. I get the those little like thief like scum guys that you're fighting right now with the funny hood. They
Yeah.
can drop their helmet.
Nice.
That was the helmet that I wore.
So you're just going as a scarecrow monster.
Yeah. It was that, or there's a particular helmet. So if you start out as like the wizard class in this Dark Souls, the torso slot for like the robes that you get has like this big white overcoat, where if you wear like the correct helmet with it, the hood will go up, and it's like quite a large, like cool looking hood. I found out that there's a particular plate helmet that you can wear. Have you met Henri and Horace the Hushed
Yeah.
yet? So you know Horace's like sort of I think it's inspired by a character from Berserk that like sort of completely covering, like there's only eye holes on it, right? Like it's just like a pig iron like shit helm. If you wear that helmet with the mage robes, the hood goes up for the mage robes. So imagine like you're like wearing like this sort of like semi-fancy like sort of nobleman's kind of jacket, right? You've got the wizard overcoat, you've got this scary fucking like plate mail helm, and then underneath that, because it's like a long wizard coat, right? You wear like fucking Smo leggings or Havel leggings. So that's where all your defense is coming on, but nobody can see. And you wear like Havel gauntlets as well. So you're technically like 99% of the way to like heavy rolling, and you have crazy defense, but someone will look at you and think he's wearing a wizard robe.
So you're just hiding plate mail under your bathrobe.
Basically, yeah. I pull my robe up slightly, and you see my giant fucking frog-looking Smo legs. You know.
My God.
Some words don't.
Yeah, that was the best tech in this game. Hiding your plate mail, because the Smo leggings in this game, if you wear just the leggings, like it genuinely makes your legs look like giant like chicken drumsticks. It's fucking awful. So hiding that any way that you can is like the best thing to do.
Whoosh.
I might teach you a chest.
God, it reminds me of how much I liked this game.
Yeah.
There's if you how much do you like the Kirk armor? You know, the Thorns armor from Dark Souls 1?
Bit too spiky.
Okay, because
I
you
like
can
my
get
light
that
armor.
you can get the full set here if you ember in like the bottom like stinky pit zone of this church. Kirk will invade you, and if you kill him, you can go get his armor set like later on in the church.
Maybe I should just do it anyway.
It might be a fun fight.
Oh, there's also these giant crusader-looking guys in this church that you can farm their armor set, and it is one of the coolest-looking, like, big, chunky, like, paladin-looking armors.
Oh, that sounds great.
Oh, I've got an erection.
It's literally like a proper like bucket helm, like crusader,
yes.
like looking bucket helm. It's great.
Oh, talk me dirty.
Oh yes, that's my shit.
I can't remember what the drop rate is like on it, but the drop rates in this game were like fairly respectable. So, apart from, well, some things were. Like I said, that like those like ratty looking like dual wielding like zombies like from the previous zone. The drop rate on their gear was like absolutely shit. But
Oh, checkpoint! I know where I am.
I'm currently
Yeah.
doing what I believe to be a great mistake. I am sending angry light on rocks to force them to think.
oh, wait a minute.
In the name
you-
of progress.
Do you not have the DLC for this?
I should. The painting area is part of it, right?
Yeah, because Slave Knight Gale should be kneeling by that bonfire back there.
Oh, does it
Do you
not
have,
happen until
do you have
you
the ringed? Do you have the ringed city
I'm
DLC?
pretty damn sure I do.
Okay.
Let me check.
Maybe he only shows
I've got
up
the season
later.
pass these days. Yeah, it might be that he only shows up later.
Yeah, I've got it all.
Okay, yeah, it'll be later then. I'm mistaken. Normally he's like knelt there, like just gibbering about something. Like anytime you go to that bonfire, he's like doing, you know, the typical Dark Souls, like and you kind of like tone it out, right? It's one of those like repeating voice lines where he's just saying the same voice line like over and over every time you go near him. Like,
Yeah.
within-
I can picture it.
So have you've been? So hold on. If you're at the church, have you've been through? I can't remember where this like the splitting points for this game are. Have you fought those the 2 Exile Knight guys in like the Stinky Pit Zone and gotten the okay?
Wait, were they a proper boss? Or what? Was it the 2 doofuses who dropped?
Did you ladder tech them?
I didn't even mean to. Yes.
You managed to ladder to that's fucking great. That's like the most recommended way to kill them, unironically.
I fought them once. I had a map open. I knew there was a bonfire down there. I fought them once, got my shit pushed in, didn't want to do the run back, so I just kind of ran past them and tried to go to the bonfire. I sat down at the bonfire, and while the animation played, you just see 2 figures going splat, splat.
Yeah, they don't know how to use ladders at all. They literally just jump down and think they're gonna survive. Did you get the Exile curved greatsword from them?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's my favorite. That's my favorite.
I didn't bring it, but I have it.
That was my PvP machine. That greatsword was. It's really heavy, but the curved greatsword moveset in this game is like legendary.
Maybe I should give it a go. Usually I'm not really into curved greatswords.
The nice thing about it is that you know how while you're two-handing this sword, it's very like uppy-downy, right?
Yeah.
And when you one-hand it, it's like it's almost like it's the 2 extremes, right? Two-handing it, loads of damage, but really narrow, and then you one-hand it, and you're just banging off the walls all the time, right?
Yeah.
The benefit of the curved greatsword is that it like kind of slices on diagonals. Ooh. So you never really bounce off of walls because it kind of skims off of the walls. But your every hit that you do is basically like a horizontal. So like it's really difficult to miss with it. Oh, this giant guy's a
I'm
fucker.
gonna need a prodigious amount of loot.
Oh, he takes a surprising amount of damage on his hand. You can drop down and whack his ankle if you want.
Oh yeah, that sounds much more feasible.
Is there an easy way to get back up here? To pick up the loot?
Yeah, this whole zone's like pretty accessible.
Ah, that's alright then.
He's probably going to try and... Yeah, exactly that.
Donkeys. Basically, whichever foot he lifts up, hug the other foot.
Yeah.
That's
That's the Night Train rule.
Yeah.
It's the same for their like stone golem guys.
It's a Dark Souls classic, alongside like getting attacked by the boss's like butt slam move. It's kind of in line with one of those.
So I think you missed it, like only just, but the Abyss Watchers was the fight that we did, or that Stefan did. Sorry, like
I'm getting the odd feeling you contributed more than I did.
No.
Abyss Watchers is a really tough fight. How many attempts did it take you, do you reckon?
I ended up farming 50,000 souls of it.
Oh wow.
So I played for a good hour yesterday. I did nothing but fail Abyss Watchers. And now I got it on my 5th try or so.
Oh wow. Well, the practice made perfect then in that case.
There was a very, very slight realization. His stupid fire afterblasts only hit the front half of his sword. I just had to start hugging him.
Aww.
So I think out that big green door behind you, by the way, there's like a faith spear down there, I think.
Oh, I can open that.
Yes. A lot of the in this particular church, the giant green doors that you see, most of them are openable.
This rolling in the mud does give me pig feelings.
Okay. This whole zone is one of those like inconvenience zones where it's like we're gonna arbitrarily slow your movement for no particular reason.
At least it's not poison.
Yeah. That's one
but
good thing.
I can think like that for literally everything in life. Oh, at least I'm not having a fucking aneurysm right now.
Yeah.
Sure.
I got
Now, if I
stabbed with
remember
a sword, but
correctly-
that guy gets stabbed with 2 swords.
I think
Man,
the
my life's
name
not
of
so
the
bad.
sphere begins with a B. Now, yeah, Biden, that's it. Saint Biden. Saint Biden.
I feel like we could do quite a few funny jokes off this. Does it inflict sleep? No.
No, it's just like this weird, kind of shitty, like slightly faith scaling spear for if you want to be like.
Can it do the Biden blast?
I wish it did the Biden blast.
Extremely disappointed in all of you. At one point, I said this is gonna need a prodigious amount of lube, and no one even picked it up.
I just phase most.
It went over my head. Completely over my head.
Because
It went-
literally, what I'm automatizing the production of lubricants.
I just kind of heard it as loot.
Loot. What's that? Talking about loot again there, boy?
Why?
The area that you're in now, this like pit zone with all of these like thieves, this is where Kirk can invade you. Oh yeah, watch out for those. That will damage your armor. Those vomit shrines.
Maybe I should
What is wrong?
go and take an ember then, just to provoke him.
If you want to fight Kirk now, you can come back for Kirk.
I kind of want.
You can get him.
Yeah. He's not too difficult because he has like sword and shield, and his shield's kind of shit. So
So the claymore poking tactic is probably. Oh, there he is, Longfinger, Kirk.
yeah, that's the one. He's got.
Oh, I
long
thought he
finger.
was the spiky dude, but he's just a proper
Oh,
mace
he's
guy.
not this guy.
No,
That's
yeah,
one
wrong
of the that's just one of the paladins.
Yeah, I was going to say this does look rather, very Deus Volti.
Yeah.
Just wait until you see what was in the room behind that guy, and then you're gonna realize why he was defending that.
Yeah, especially with that mace. He looks like a proper paladin, or if you play a cleric as a fighter.
Yeah, the Great Mace is actually pretty good as well. The
Yeah.
one that you draw. It's not bad.
Just so you know, if you want to play a cleric in D&D, there are ways to make him look like that and fight like that. You can be a proper tanky guy. You probably won't have as much offense as a proper warrior or knight, but you can be a really tanky bitch.
Yeah.
One thing you can do against these guys who kind of block spam is if you do the kick move by like tapping forward and the right bumper at the same time while they're holding up their shield, it will immediately block break them, and you can do a visceral like right on their front.
At the moment,
for
I'm
some
just
reason.
kind of range poking him.
Just watch out for the little like sparklies he leaves on the ground if he
Yeah, I found that out the hard way just now.
he
He's dead,
did.
but I'm close to that.
No luck though.
Yeah,
drop.
and there's Longfinger. Oh yeah, watch out for this room.
Yeah, this is very
Why?
suspicious.
Yeah, there's kind of a big scary guy.
And he's farting in my face. Sir, you've got halitosis. Stop it.
Watch out, I think that's like a curse that he does.
It is.
Which, to be fair, if I assume you rescued Yoel, the like pilgrim guy with
did.
the big stone turtle shell.
I did.
If you want to get actually wait, does cursing increase your hollowing? I think it might do. I think if you get like cursed over and over again, then you can get free levels off of cult.
I kind of felt like I should not use that for now.
Oh no, you definitely should. You can only do it a limited number of times. Basically, it's like recommended to do it right at the start of the game. You just like in the bonfire area, just repeatedly fall to death over and over and over again, and then get all of his levels. Because once you've like used it to the maximum, a new NPC will appear. Basically.
Oh, okay. But it kind of feels like I'm taking the easy path.
No, that's technically it unlocks a new ending. Doing that whole shenanigans. If you want to do the hollow ending, then you have to do that.
Well,
it's like a requirement.
I don't know if I'd want to do that.
I quite like the hollow ending in this.
Okay.
Because the other option is like the classic Dark Souls, like sacrifice yourself to like you go and get burned basically.
Yeah.
But don't I have the option to
use
decline?
Or you can walk away, but that's like that's kind of like the I guess like the classic like Age of Darkness, where there's like it's like the chaos ending, I guess, right? You're like there's no gods and no one to lead us. All is lost type of thing.
Yeah, there's
And
like
everything dies demo.
the hollow ending is like the humanity one, right?
Oh. Yeah,
Where
it's
like
humans
pro-humanity.
take the reins.
That actually does sound interesting.
It's basically like spit in the face of the gods, kind of like fuck you guys. Like, it's I like the hollow ending.
You might have sold me on that.
The issue with the hollow ending is that basically you're counting on humanity to be able to adapt to an Age of Eternal Darkness. Will they?
I just broke my ankles.
No,
Oh yeah,
your
Night
ankles
Rain.
exploded.
Night Rain making you feel like
I
you can-
thought I could take
Yeah.
that little jump.
So the thing with the hollow ending in this game is that the faction that you're aligning yourself with is already suited towards surviving in the Age of Eternal Darkness. So it's not as though you're like dooming humanity to like an uncertain era. It's like these people are already like kitted.
So this is a
right?
planned takeover.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's like you kind of like become, I guess, like the head of like their church, essentially. But their church is already like an established thing. So you're kind of walking into like the Catholic Church as the chosen one, I guess.
I personally like the gods ending, like the pro god kind of ending, where you rekindle the flame. But
the ending where you've just killed the final boss and then you just your character just decides I want to turn into that guy.
Well, there is a good reason for it. We can see due to the ruins that when there is an Age of Flame, things go very well for a great moment. Great things get done. You know? So you can choose certainty. Yes, some other guy in the future will have to sacrifice themselves and you will suffer, but are you
That's
selfless
true.
enough?
Like, yeah, the Age of the Gods is like I guess it's positive. It's just the trouble is that it's considerably more positive for the gods than it is for the
Little
humans. 'cause
advice?
The humans,
What if I sent this guy
be
to pillage?
seen. That
send
to
him
be
to
seen.
pillage. That makes his shop have more inventory.
Ah,
Because,
okay.
again, yes, you are siding with a faction that prepares to live in eternal darkness, but will it be good to live in eternal darkness?
Well,
That's a
so
good question.
to expand upon Dark Souls 3 lore slightly, so you're siding with a faction that belongs to a country called Londor. So this is not a country you get to go to or anything like that, but Londor is essentially like the Hollow Land.
But does it
basically.
exist?
it's next to
maybe.
Mirror.
I see.
Yeah. It's next to Mirage,
Nice.
but you'll never. It's actually, funnily enough, I think
Gentlemen,
it's practically the opposite of Mirror, because I think in Mirror, if you go hollow, you get like reviled, right? Because I'm pretty sure that's Lucatiel's backstory, right? 'Cause she got hollowed and she was from like a noble family, and she
so
got kicked out.
I'm just taking it as much as I can from this guy. For the
Yes,
ending.
so
Why
I
can't
think
only
you
get one?
can you can draw strength like 5 times, I think, and then
Okay.
that's it, I think.
Oh, that ending does sound the most interesting to me, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's got a really like the ending cutscene is by far the coolest. You have like this army of guys all like kneeling to you and stuff like that. Whereas all the other endings is just like you're by yourself, you walk away, or you're by yourself, you immolate yourself like a
That
Buddhist
kind of sounds like a different Chosen One ending.
monk. Yeah.
Apparently I didn't die all that much. I only could do it once.
Oh, you mustn't have died that much then, honestly.
I thought my adventures with the Abyss Watchers alone should have qualified me.
If you open up your character page, it will literally show you your hollowing level. If you go on
I'm
status,
just going to toilet quick. Just
Right.
a second.
where does it say it? I don't actually think you're hollow at all right now.
Huh.
I wonder if embering resets it. I can't remember. It might do.
Oh
I
yeah,
think you
I
need-
just
You
did.
need to go and die about. I can't remember how many times. I think it's like you need to go die like 15 times in a row. I think.
Oof. Well, the next
Something like
boss will handle that for me.
Yeah. Just remember not to ember so that your hollowing level does increase.
Well, I kind of wanted to meet Kirk, but other than that, yeah. Oh, another bone shard. I hadn't
Boom.
noticed I picked this up.
So, you were saying something about Londo.
Oh, right, yeah. So Londor, like the country, is like they don't revile hollowing. Like they just accept it as like a natural like state of life, right?
Yeah, I get it, but is it fun to be hollowed? And you have to also you also have to ask yourself, well, there won't be any light anymore because in Dark Souls lore, to my understanding, fire is literally the source of life. If you don't have fire, it's over. You can't see shit. Yes, humanity is made partially of darkness, but is it
Well,
really?
so in Dark Souls lore, humanity is almost entirely darkness. It has the tiniest portion of light, but humanity is made by Manus, like the father of darkness. Like humanity is literally made by like the big bad, essentially, of Dark Souls, right?
That sounds a little worrying.
Like Manus was originally known as
wasn't
what
the
the
creator. He was just a very, very, very corrupted guy.
well, he was the furtive pygmy. So essentially, there's like
It's not
archetypes.
corrupted.
There's like archetypes in like that were made at the beginning of the universe or whatever in Dark Souls lore, and the
Yeah, I
furtive
do remember
pygmy.
something about that.
Yeah. So he was like what? He was like under. Everyone else was in like the overworld. He was essentially born in the Nether, essentially, right? He was like underground, and he
But
kind of
his
just
thing
like.
was that he was forgotten by the others. He's the
Yeah,
one
he-
who was overlooked for being weak.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I think he like absorbed loads of like humanity spirits or something like that.
He absorbed the Dark Soul, didn't he? Like he.
I think so. But the
Something
Dark
along
Soul,
those
the Dark
lines.
Soul is just concentrated humanity. There's not necessarily anything like special about it. It's just concentrated humanity. Basically, it's kind of
I
like
know that,
you.
I know that humans are basically mostly darkness, but you know, at one point you have to think: does living in a world where you can't even see, basically, or you can't see much, or there's no
Is that
beauty- there's not
actually
much beauty
confirmed?
to be fine.
Well, so
I don't recall any of that.
I really didn't get the
I do.
impression that they mean literal darkness.
they do kind
it is
of
literal
mean,
darkness.
like the sun does go out and stuff like that, and there is like there's no there's no quote unquote soul fire, right? So there's no like the sun goes out, yes, right? That doesn't mean that you can't like light a fire or something like that. Obviously you can still do that. It's just that you can't like
No, isn't it exactly the point that no, you cannot, and fire is literally divine in Dark Souls?
fire's not necessarily divine.
If you kill the primal fire, there's
Well, there's like-
fire as a concept.
There's like quote unquote like soul fire in Dark Souls. So like when you use like say pyromancy, right? And you like conjure a fireball, what you're doing is you're literally like splitting off a tiny fragment of your soul, setting it ablaze and throwing it. That's how pyromancy is like described.
That can't be sustainable to literally burn souls for light.
Well, that's why pyromancy is considered dangerous in Dark Souls 1. Like, that's why when... what's the pyromancer's name in Dark Souls 1? He's fucking great.
Oh, he wasn't he this slightly stuttering guy?
He's really nice. He literally, the first thing that he does is he gives you a fragment of his own pyromancy flame to get you started. So he's literally giving you the gift of his soul as like for essentially, because I think you rescue him from a cannibal basement. Yeah. So don't you isn't it like the what was it? On the way to the bell of the at the gargoyles, he's stuck in the barrel. Was that him? I think that is that the magic guy. Nah, I think you're right. The magic guy is on the way to the Gaping Dragon, right? No, I think they're both on the way to the Gaping Dragon, actually.
Oh, then he's the guy who's in the butcher room or something.
Yeah, he's like stuck in a barrel. You have to like roll through the barrels to get him out.
There were quite a few guys. I don't really remember who's who.
Yeah, the mage guy is like locked in a room in like the township by the Capra demon. I remember that guy. He's pretty okay as well. So is Big Hat Logan, to be fair. The interesting thing about Big Hat Logan, yes, he goes crazy, but like even if you're not an intelligence-based character, he's like really apologetic that he can't teach you magic because you're so stupid. he's like I'm really sorry. You do not have the aptitude for magic. I wish you did, basically. He's great.
That sounds like me when I was doing tutoring. Although I mostly said it to be polite. Some of these people are not. So.
I didn't realize you tutored people in magic stuff.
Maths. It's almost the same thing.
Yeah, that's like real life magic. Which universe is it where magic is literally math? Is it Fate? I think it's Fate.
I'm not sure.
Might be.
I think so. I think there's quite a few like universes where math is magic. I think, but there's fun.
I hated doing tutoring stuff though.
Yeah.
It's so stressful.
Yeah, and it didn't pay all that well.
Yeah, I remember.
We had to do it as part of our course, so they didn't even pay us at all.
Yeah, I just did it to earn a little side cash.
Yeah.
What do they call it these days? Side hustle?
Yeah.
I feel like that's like a chronically overused term in these days.
Yeah. I literally signed up with some kind of formal tutoring company in between years.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I think I remember. I think our mom and dad like made us like look into something like that. I think it was either in college or uni, because like I don't think either of us had a job at that point. So they were like, well, you guys are really smart. Maybe have a look into this. And I was kind of just like, I am terrible with people. This was like back when I was a complete like wallflower, can't interact with people. I was like, you really expect me to be able to like guide a conversation?
for me, the main part was just learning to keep a smiling face while internalizing them. My God, this kid is an idiot.
He's a lost cause.
Most of them were.
There's a couple of levers that you can pull in this area, by the way. There was one like back where you were fighting those knights, and then there's another one opposite of where the giant is. It raises up some walkways for when you're in the upper section of this zone.
I didn't even realize.
Also, these slimes, if you jab them with your torch, they'll take like 1,000,000 times more damage slicing them.
It's about the same, but the torch swings.
Oh, is it? Oh, never mind then. Okay, that's fine.
It's not bad.
It's a little bit quicker, I guess.
It's a little bit more convenient.
I remember it doing more for some reason. I remember like fucking insta-killing them. Maybe they changed that.
What level did you teach at?
Oh, like 5th, 6th graders.
Yeah.
Maybe 7th. I had one student close to finishing. Like I was so glad I got to teach like integral calculus for once. Everything else was just like, no, you have to do the opposite to get it on the other side of the equation. If it says times, you have to do division. But it says times, why don't I do timesing?
No, you must do it this way. Listen to me, boy. You will.
One of the kids was very, very teaching resistant. Not for lack of trying. He was just unfortunately not blessed with many cells up there.
He did not have the gift of knowledge.
Yeah, he did not have the aptitude.
He was one of the few who did not partake of the forbidden fruit of the Garden of Eden.
That is a very flowery way of saying it, but yes.
That's what you should do. You should like praise it as a compliment. It's like, man, you know, you're just like Adam, you know. You gotta like put your hand on his shoulder and be like, oh man, you know, I really look up to you. You really are. You're like you're a human without sin. Just wanted you to know.
Blessed is the mind too small for doubt.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes. Though,
also another thing with the torch, if you smack the you're past the maggot guy area, but I should have told you this while you were still in the maggot guy area. If you hit any of those maggot boys with the torch, they like do this like very prolonged flailing animation that lets you just get a free kill.
Nice.
Oh, that deep ring, I can't remember if it's extra sorcery slots or something like that. Or is it? No, it might be the Cling Ring, actually. I think that does the same thing as the Cling Ring from Demon Souls.
Well, now that I lost those souls I dropped somewhere down there, I might as well go kill a few Dark Waves.
Yeah. I remember my first time teaching. I was like, I got into the room, and like the class kind of came in. And I just like froze like a deer in the headlights. So like their normal teacher was there as well, and they're all just like looking at me, and I can't like it's like
unrecoverable.
I can't get a word out. Like
I would have been like that. I wouldn't have been able to recover. So props to you.
I recovered, but it was awkward after that.
But you have to understand that at this moment, you're the funny guy, but that they're mildly interested in. So if you go and play the funny guy, you're usually gonna win hearts. Usually.
Interacting with children is difficult. That's the trouble, right? Interacting with children is difficult.
I won't disagree.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember things about this game. Have you talked to what's his name? Leonhardt in where you are now in Firelink? He's up at the top of the past that the like depressed knight. Go left from the depressed knight up the top of the stairs. I think.
Oh no, I haven't seen him yet.
Fug.
Oh hey, it's a Bloodborne character.
This is the invasion quest guy. So he'll give you like a cracked red eye or something like that and tell you to invade someone. You don't have to invade someone. Did you go to did you find Siegmeyer for the first time and help him kill the big demon?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you did that. Did you there was these like hanging corpses. Did you get like the Viking armor from the hanging corpses by cutting them down?
Yeah, northern armor or something. Yeah.
Did you get the tongue as well from the other corpse next to it?
I think so.
It's like slightly higher up, and you might have had to have cut it down.
This thing.
Yeah, if you.
Pale tongue.
That's the one. Take that out, and so have that in your inventory, and that is the item that he's just asked you to get, basically. So if you go talk to him again, that might just complete it, because the pale tongue is the. Oh no, he's okay. You might have to go back to the main menu, like do a reload.
Oh, I guess I just didn't pull it in my inventory. No, I did.
No, it's in your inventory. It's like a reward item. It's like a currency, so it doesn't
Yeah, okay.
You can't like put it on an equipment bar or anything.
Okay.
I think you'd have to reload the area to get him to have the correct dialogue.
Let's see.
This is how his quest line is how you get invited to the like normal Red Phantom like Invader Covenant. Basically, they're called the Fingers of Rosaria.
The respectable murderers. Thank you very much.
Yeah, they're like your bog standard murderers. It's the one. Anytime you see an invader come up and it's like some finger name. So like Longfinger Kirk, this guy's Ringfinger Leonhardt. I think you've probably been invaded by Yellowfinger Heisel as well.
No, not yet.
Okay. In what swamp zone is it? You've killed the Abyss Watchers, so you've been through the like really nasty Blighttown swamp zone that poisoned you, right? So in there, you can be invaded, I think, 3 times by someone called Yellowfinger Heisel, who uses like invisibility magic and stuff like. They wear. Do you remember the Xanthus armor set?
Was it that with the ridiculous bobble on the head?
The giant bobblehead, yeah, it's that one. So they wear that armor set. What else? What else is in that set? Oh fuck! It's been like a weirdly long amount of time. I think there's something you can do to increase your drop rates. Do you have like rusted coins?
I don't think so.
You probably have some rusted coins. If you use those, they give you like I think it's like 1.25 times like drop rate or something for like a couple of minutes.
Well, I could do some leveling, so.
Yeah, it would be nice to get some of the Dark Wraith armor as well. If you want to,
Oi! That guy just dropped half his contents.
Oh my lord, the luck! That's wild.
Oi! Death to you, you swine!
He tried to do the grab move.
Oi! I'm getting showered with shit.
Oh wait!
God. Wow, you're only missing the pants now. That's wild.
Yeah,
that's gotta be like the lucky.
I might have the pants. I might have the pants. Let me check.
That's streamer luck right there.
You can look like your like a metal album cover mascot.
I do not have the pants.
Well, I'm sure that like dress will go well with it, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
You just gotta wear the maiden dress. That
Perfectly. Oh, at least I get pants.
Yeah, you get like long johns as pajamas in this.
I didn't even realize they gave you that.
Oh, let me try it. I'm trying to like remember more Dark Souls 3 shit.
Oh man, they were too busy at the new pizzeria, which I guess I should have seen coming. So
Yeah.
we're just gonna get another pizza from another place. That's a shame.
Well.
It's still pizza. I shouldn't be disappointed. I still might be disappointed.
That's a good look.
That looks quite ridiculous.
That's like a 50 out of 10 on the fashion scale.
Oh no.
There's all business on top.
Holy maiden.
Yeah.
Holy maiden into sheets. Wait, no.
Fucking the Dark Wraith is ready for the ball.
It's, when you're like edgy, but you want to show that you have like a sensitive side.
Yeah.
About that, I think he's trying to take me somewhere.
Oh no! He's sucking you.
Do not
I can't
assault.
remember if the Dark Wraith grab attack in this like removes your embered state or not. I can't remember.
It might. It feels like it should. But
You're
it
getting
didn't
a
have
lot
it.
of drops off of these guys. It's quite surprising.
Maybe they
Yeah,
really
that,
up their chances.
That key that you got from Ringfinger Leonhardt, that key goes to in the first zone that you were in the whole game, like the High Wall of Lothric. I think there's a bonfire called like High Tower, also High Tower on the Wall, or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, I vaguely remember.
You basically go down from there, and there's like a door that you couldn't open previously, which you can with that. And there's like a particularly tough Dark Wraith down there.
Yeah, he told me to go get one of those guys.
Yes. So that Dark Wraith drops the like intact red eye orb, so it's the unlimited use invade item. Basically.
Oh, okay. Might as well go do that soon.
Yeah, it gives you access to the Rosaria Covenant. So if you want to be able to like respec your character or recustomize your character, that's the only way to do that in the entire game.
I think that might have been the Covenant that I joined in this one.
Pretty much, like back in the day, pretty much everybody would have like a small stint in the Rosaria Covenant just so that they could respec.
Yeah.
It was almost like a requirement, because like typically like your first build in the game would typically be dog shit, so you'd want to respec it at some point.
Yeah.
Well, unless you build like in very specific ways. Obviously, like you already know Souls games, Stefan, so you already know to build in specific ways. Like,
I think
I'm
I'm not doing such a bad job.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you already know how to build a strength build in every other Souls game, right? So you know how to do it properly.
Yeah. Just check for soft caps and that's it. Get some vigor, get some equipment load just enough, get some stamina, know how much strength to get. Yeah, that's kind
the
of
trouble starts to come if you ever try and like branch out to things. Like I always get in like, not a bad habit, but like I get in the habit of like I'll be doing like a strength build, and at a certain point I just like spontaneously decide that I really want to use this particular spell. I'm going to get just enough stats to use it, and then I do exactly that, and then it ends up being like complete dog shit, and I'm like, why did I do this? And I go respec. I didn't realize those guys drop Pale Tongues as well. I guess that technically would be another way to complete the that stage of Leonhardt's quest.
They probably patched this in for offline purposes. This oddly synchronized movements.
They have like the same. They practice their combos together. I think that's why they go around together. They're actually like, what you don't see is as they're running up, as they're like walking up the hill slowly, they're actually holding hands. One thing that you can do in this game, by the way. So because you have the Chloranthy ring, I imagine you found the Mirror set, like the Dark Souls 2 set. That armor very specifically doesn't have a helmet. To get the helmet, you have to trade the Chloranthy ring to the Snuggly the Crow.
What?
Which is like, why would I ever want to get rid of my Chloranthy ring though? But yeah, you get Lucatiel's mask if you do that.
That is not
worth it.
Not worth it.
There's another trade that you can do to get Lucatiel's great sword as well, I think.
That might be more interesting, but
it's got a really weird moveset, like really weird. It's like this strange. It's a normal great sword, but it has like me and Dan refer to it as the Dex great sword moveset. Essentially, every time you attack, you do this kind of weird. So you know, with your greatsword, when you hold L2, you go into like a stance.
Yeah.
Essentially, the way that the Dex greatsword moveset works is that's kind of like you do a normal R1, and your character kind of like does their attacks based off of returning to that stance, basically.
Okay.
It looks cool when you do it, and it looks like it makes, I don't know, maybe if
like
it was a slightly smaller
swing-
sword, it would make sense, like visually.
The sword swings about in like a
Very
fancier
controlled.
motion than the normal great swords, I guess.
So this is like the arrogant anime duelist song. It goes like, I have
Yeah.
studied at the Crane School.
Yeah,
This,
exactly that.
this is like the mirror death stance. Pants! I have acquired pants!
Oh,
Nice.
I got the pants. Yeah, it's like if you have a conversation with someone about Star Wars and they start like actually talking about lightsaber like stances. It's like, oh, don't you know that Mace Windu is a user of Gemso? It's like, what does Gemso mean? Don't you know? That's a balanced lightsaber stance. It's both good at defense and offense.
I'm pretty damn sure that's the wrong one.
Yeah, it's not Gemso. Gemso is the one that Obi-Wan uses. I
I'm
think.
pretty damn sure it's Vapat. Is it?
Yeah.
What does Count Dooku use? Because I like Count Dooku.
Is this one not unique to him? It's like a specialized dueling stance or something, because he uses a curved hilt
Yeah.
lightsaber, right?
Let's see. That has to be somewhere in here.
I know that the one that Darth Sidious uses is like a Sith specific, like has no defense whatsoever. It's all offense.
Yeah, the 360 for yourself.
Yeah. What's the fucking horrific noise that he makes? He goes like,
Or something like that.
oh, we need to get that as a soundboard on
That
the
would be
Discord.
hilarious.
That's a Sith only tactic.
Yeah, it is.
see.
Only Sith can shriek like that, you know?
Let's see. We should be able to find this.
I feel like I used to remember the like dual wielding stance name. I used to remember a couple. Hold on, lightsaber stances, lightsaber combat on the Wikipedia. Nice. Love it. Right. There is one called Varpad.
I have
you
outed
might-
myself as a
I
nerd.
think you might be a big nerd.
Oh shit! What have I done?
I think you might be a really, really big nerd.
Oh no.
Hold on, I'm trying to like. This is not helping.
Shit, just straight up. doesn't
For some
work.
reason, and I might just dig myself deeper. For some reason, I want to say this weird dueling stance was called Makashi or something like this weird, almost English name.
Gemso versus Suresu.
I think one of them is like the blaster blocking stance.
Oh wait, no. Okay, yeah. So I think Gemso is the one that Obi-Wan uses, and I think Suresu is the one that Anakin uses when they fight each other on Mustafar.
I'm just quickly going over to the maps thingy and
Yeah, Gemso. Yeah, okay, yeah. Obi-Wan, Gemso. Yeah.
One solo.
so where is the high wall, dude?
Yes, they do across.
Oh,
I
is it-
remember because there's a specific scene where Obi-Wan meets what is it, Darth Maul again, right? And he like baits him by switching his Gemso stance to Qui-Gon Jinn's Suresu stance. and it baits Darth Maul into using exactly the same attack as he did on Qui-Gon, and then Obi-Wan proceeds to like feint and do a completely different attack, right?
Ah,
I think that's in the animated series. What is going on with your
probably.
Speed?
Having an acid trip.
Oh, sorry. That's just because I was tapped out. I just got the info that that is about to get dinner. So there's something like half an hour to an hour until movie night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this tower that you're in right now, if you go to the lowest possible point, there will be a locked door. So I think it's just down that ladder. There's a locked door. And then the Donk Wraith. The Dink Donk Wraith.
We don't have work tonight, so we should be around as normal.
That's why I'm even here.
Yes.
So I think the locked door is behind you.
Use lift chamber key. That's it.
That's the one.
Off to
And
war.
literally, you go down the lift, and then you're gonna like the Dark Wraith has been aura farming for about 50 years, I think. Once you look through this,
Is he standing there with a billowing cape?
He's like posing dramatically, yeah.
Ah, yes, there he is.
And there's a bunch of like hollowed out like armor here, so it looks cool.
And you know what? I think I want to know if I can punish him for this. That's what you get.
Aura farming too hard.
That's what you get. That
You
that
like
was
come
like
up
the
behind him.
forbidden form of the fuck stick.
You whisper in his ear, "There's a time and a place for it."
You can see the tears rolling down his eyes.
It was personal after all, kid.
I'm not gonna say it really was personal.
Oh, I sent the elevator up just because I expected to die here.
You gotta be more confident. You're a pro.
This red eye looks so done with me for what I just did. It's just like,
It's looking at you like, this is the guy I'm gonna help invade people? Oh my god.
really?
This fucking goofy goober.
Oh, by the way, which should I try and get the sword of the Dark Wraiths too?
Personally, I wouldn't bother. It
Yeah.
very much is and feels like a kind of a shitlord type weapon. I've never really been a particular fan of like using straight swords in Dark Souls game. I feel like that it makes players like fall into the trap of R1 spamming way too easily.
I guess.
I prefer weapons where you have to think more. Like if you're using like a giant fuck off greatsword, you have to actually think about like the opening. Like how am I going to be able to get a swing in? Right, that's what you're thinking.
I can be a sniveling shitlord occasionally, though.
Like I like when you are using a straight sword, I think that like your character looks more realistic and well-rounded if you have like a straight sword equipped, because you look like a traditional knight, right?
Yeah.
So I like that, but like you can get that with the claymore you have right now, because Dark Souls 3 added for certain weapons weapon sheaths that appear on your character. The claymore looks badass as fuck because of that, right? Because you have this cool gilded sheath on your back, so it's the same effect.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm just lugging this hand of iron around with me. I'm like properly equipped and stuff.
Yeah. I have no idea how you would ever draw that sword or put it back in, but it's there, right?
Yeah, this is the kind of thing where he just probably very awkwardly like grabs it by the tip and just kind of finagles it in, just lowers it in bit by bit, and like shuffles his hand around, and he gets attacked like, wait a second, and has to re-grip a few times.
I like to think that it has like a propelled launcher, so you like press a button on it.
Oh, like Jetstream Sam.
Out.
It's like Jetstream Sam. That's great. With fucking what's Jetstream Sam's? Is it Muramasa? I think it's fucking Muramasa.
It probably is. That's like a default evil sword name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Quite
particular
literally
game.
is.
I can't quite remember which game it is, but it might be The Witcher 3 even, where your character can carry like great swords on your back and such, right? It maybe not Witcher 3 in that case because you always have swords. But I distinctly remember a game where it kind of acknowledges how unrealistic it would be to draw the great sword from your back. So your character reaches, like with your other hand, you reach and lower the sheath. With your other hand, you like pull it down as you pull up on the sword, and it actually like accurately draws the sword, rather than, say, in this game, your character will instead clip the sword through the side of the sheath into the sheath.
So there's at least a little acknowledgement of the fact that it is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like it's a sword of silly size that would not technically be able to be drawn.
That reminds me. You know that there's a canon explanation in Final Fantasy VII how that works. The dude just has a magnet on the back of his.
Yeah,
armor.
I mean, honestly, like
guess.
the magnet on the back is that should be used more. I'm not gonna lie. Like they need to stop lying to themselves about just being able to like hold a sword on your back by levitating it. They need to just be like have like a little clip or like a magnet or something, and it would be so much nicer, you know.
Yeah, if it's like, even if it's just a little sling or something.
Yeah, just anything, you know, because like feasibly your character could like, I don't know, reach behind them with one arm and like pull like a, you know, the end of a knot or something,
Exactly.
and then that lets your sword go or something like that.
Yeah, you just pull on the string, the knot loosens, and then you can just pull it, and it draws open.
Because that would be cool as hell, right? If you could do that, that'd be cool as hell.
Of course, stowing it away takes like 5 minutes afterwards.
That's true. That is undoubtedly true. But then at that point, you'd have it like a bandolier or something, where you could like pull on it and like rotate it, right? It's like slung around like one shoulder and like next to your hip or something.
And
right?
if you
Like,
do it right, no one's ever gonna see you do that.
exactly.
You just
you know,
need to
yeah.
make up some mystical bullshit about if you ever draw the blade, it has to taste blood, so something like that. Oh, this is where I broke my shins.
Yeah.
Oh, I even did it on this. Oh, now I reckon. Oh, that was dumb. I just realized how dumb it was to drop down there.
Yeah, it's kind of just a circle, that bit.
Yeah. I killed myself for no good reason.
You
But,
get conditioned by like Elden Ring and Night Rain to think that like jumping down these places is intended, but then like, because even Elden Ring I think improved the
Like, even that fall that just happened there, you'd think that at least the ladder shaft would be safe, right? But no,
Yeah.
it's not. So that area you just went to, that like raised bit with the fat lady, there would be a bridge there if you pull the two levers on in the like mud pit area.
Guess I should. Guess I should make my way down there again then.
Yes. That's also how you reach the Fingers of Rosaria Covenant and the second Patches encounter as well.
Ah, we're fighting Paladino Ratatino again.
Yes.
Oh, you little shits!
Yeah, it's Paladino and his two little bros.
Oh, he was wise to the ways of the poker.
Oh no!
He countered me with a shield bash.
Classic. I wish that spell that he uses to enchant his hammer does not exist for the player. And that's a real shame.
yeah.
I don't know why they arbitrarily decided that they were going to make like one of the more visually cool, like holy enchantments and make it an enemy only enchantment.
didn't they effectively give us that in Elden Ring with Holy Order or whatever it was called, Golden Order?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was, is it Sacred Blade or something like that?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
there's a weapon buff. Like, it's one of the order incants, I think. There's a holy weapon buff. I feel like for the past couple of Dark Souls games, including this one, I think in this game, the holy weapon buff that you can get is the worst weapon buff in the entire game. Which is it's a real shame. I think they made like incants and stuff in general in this game in particular, kind of a little bit. Like, there's a lot of really stinky ones in this one, but that, you know, that's kind of just Souls, I guess.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they really like. They're a bit magic biased. Like, they make magic as visually boring as possible, and then give it like 9999 damage or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
It's like I'm going to cast my soul arrow. It's like just shoots a blue projectile, and it literally like nukes half the boss's health bar. And it's like, how did you do that much damage? Oh, I'm using the staff of the god's bumhole +5. And I'm also wearing Big Hat Logan's fucking pantaloons and hat. Yes.
Is he stuck in a wall? Okay.
Yep.
Sometimes
was.
they're like clinging to the walls in set positions, and they never fixed the bug of about half the time when those little thief guys drop down, they just clip into the wall. And that never, ever, ever got fixed.
Oof.
It's literally
I
been a
lost
thing
my
for
touch
like
with this guy. Too many dark wraiths.
Yeah, those guys are a little bit of a pain. You can circle strafe them like crazy and backstab them on repeat, though. It's a little bit cheesy, but that is.
Yeah, he just pimp slapped me for that.
Oh shit.
I mean, I didn't quite lock in.
I don't know how to stop him from using his weapon buff so much. I feel like when I played this game, they didn't like use the weapon buff immediately every single time I fought them. That feels a little bit rough.
Yeah.
Normally they
not
like
good.
try and fight you like kind of honestly, and then if you back away, they'll do the weapon buff. Not like they literally lock eyes with you from across the room. They've
Jesus,
already
take
deployed-
my mace.
Yeah, they buffed all of their weapons immediately. It's like, Jesus, take the maid. That's a good. Yeah, I can't remember what else is in this building. Yeah, there's the second Patches encounter in here. There's the Llewellyn set, which is another Dark Souls 2 armor. That's over by there's a second giant in this area. He's like crouched down.
Yeah,
There's a bunch
he's. I saw him. He's like opposite.
Yeah, so he's kind of surrounded by item pickups, and they're all like the different pieces of the Llewellyn set, basically. It's not a very good armor set, but it looks like... you know, in Game of Thrones, there's like those guys who man the ice wall, and they wear like the black leather.
Oh yeah, with the fur coats and everything.
It's exactly that.
Nice.
Yeah.
But it's like a really lightweight armor set with not very high protective values.
Which in this game doesn't mean all that much, does it?
Yeah, the only thing that matters in this game, ironically, is just that you're wearing a piece of armor on every slot. Like, the game, like, you can kind of get away with wearing almost anything other than that. It's just that if you, like... It's kind of funny, right? Because, like, when Dan played this game, he really didn't like wearing helmets. And
Yeah.
we didn't realize until, like, very far in that you get punished so heavily for not wearing a helmet that it's like completely ridiculous.
Oh, I got the big fuck stick.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Bonk.
My thing is that like I spend so long on the character creator. Oh whoa, that's a nice mace.
That is a nice mace.
It's so
It's
heavy
way
though.
bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
It looks way bigger than when he used it.
It's funny, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like visually hollow, but Like somehow it weighs like 20 or something
Yeah.
like that. Like, how does that
18.
work?
I can't hold
it's
it.
ridiculous.
Yeah, with my armor, I just start fat rounding.
Yeah.
And he's just
think
wielding it one-handed. What a
Yeah, these guys
chance.
are kind of giga chads. Yeah. Oh, nice. Stabbed him right in the butt. Straight between the cheeks. That's his weak spot.
Oh. Oh. Hey! Nothing doesn't give you hyper armor, you shit. That's what you get.
What they're supposed to do is they have two different buffs that they can apply. One of them is to their weapon and one of them's to themselves, and it's like a defensive buff. But it seems like for some reason they're just really pissed off at you, and they're just only buffing their weapon for some reason.
I'm just doing this because my map says Kirk's right here.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just going to sort it out just be a
Yep.
second. See-
There he
The,
is.
the invasions are always on.
Oh, I've just because I ran into the paladin while this name played, I thought the big ones were Kirk's. Yeah, this is the Kirk I remember. He's lost weight.
Yeah, he's kind of skinny looking. I know. He's got like little twig legs. He's also pathetically weak in this game. He
Yeah,
gets
I'm just slapping him around just now. Okay, he does decent-ish damage, but I can just
Yeah.
go like this and this and this, and he just gets slapped.
They
That-
did make it so that if he... Oh, wait, it didn't stun you. Interesting. I
That-
wonder if they changed that.
That was just sad.
So yeah, he drops his weapons there, and now that you've killed him, his when you get to the location of the Rosaria Covenant, his corpse will be in the corner with his full armor set on it.
First of all, I think I'm gonna go and unlock the shortcut I missed all the time. Hey! Will you stop that? You little shit!
At least these little shitlords do like barely any damage.
That's true, but
They
they're
got
still
that kick.
shitlords.
Yeah. An interesting challenge would be that you can only wear the thief hood and you can only use the thief axe. That would be a hilarious challenge.
Yeah. Oh, I made the mistake of going all the way over here, and the shortcut would have been right here. I'm a doofus.
I'm pretty sure I did that the first time I did this, and I don't think I think the first time I played this game, I don't know that I ever opened that door because I just immediately went up the lift. Which is a classic.
Did you beat him?
mistake to make.
Yes.
Yeah, he beat Kirk.
Ah, nice.
He's-
That was really quick.
Slapping him around.
Yeah, he's honestly a little weakling shitlord.
He's got no poise, basically. He has
Yeah.
no style or poise or grace.
I literally just slapped him from left to right.
Fashion one.
I one spammed him,
Yep.
but he did
Nice.
not deserve any better. Sorry.
So, before you go anywhere, you might want to go talk to Ringfinger Leonhardt.
Again? Oh yeah, because I killed the Uber
Got the
shit.
orb.
Well,
Yeah.
Also, because you've beaten the Abyss Watchers, you might want to talk to what's his name? Like Hawk. What is his name? Hawkeye? The like depressed knight sat on the stairs.
oh him.
Oh.
Hello, you.
His dialogue changes over the course of the game. So every time you beat one of the major bosses, I would talk with him. Because at a certain point, he gives you some of his gear, and I think he gives you. He has his quest only really begins in kind of the mid to late game. His quest is the like the Dragon Covenant stuff.
The hard mode.
Not so much the hard mode stuff. You know the like the like dragon like plate things that you can use and it turns your body into like a dragon. You can breathe fire and stuff.
That existed before Elden Ring? I forgot.
That was in Dark Souls 1, believe it or not.
Really? I completely
Yeah, so-
did not know this.
Do you remember the underground zone with the giant trees where if you look up in the sky, the soundtrack goes like, oh, and stuff like that?
I guess.
And there was a Hydra down there and like these clam guys. And
yeah.
what was it? It was called like the Arch Tree Woods or something like that.
Yeah.
In that zone, there is one of the last ancient dragons, and you can like talk to it and become part of the Dragon Covenant.
I completely forgot about that.
You can also cut his tail off without him becoming aggressive if you use a weak enough weapon, and he drops the Dragon Greatsword, which is one of the dragon weapons in Dark Souls 1. And if you do an R2 with it, it launches like forward this giant like destruction wave, basically. And it fucking melts the durability. It uses like 100 durability every time you use it.
I was
Like
kind of
genuinely.
eyeing the strength upgrade for the Claymore, but
One of the funny thing with Dark Souls 3, for some reason they made putting the like raw upgrade that removes all scaling. They made that like unreasonably good in Dark Souls 3. It's like almost objectively like obviously if you have like loads of a particular stat, it's not going to be the best, but for quite a few weapons in the game that have really crappy scaling, like no matter what you do, it's just objectively the best like thing that you can put on the weapon. It's really weird. There's in that up the elevator zone, by the way, there's like quite a lot more to do up there.
oh yeah, I'm just finishing this first, I believe.
Yes.
Seems to me like
I can't remember what is over there. That might be,
Hey.
I think up there. I think there's like a maybe.
I kind of want to slap this guy around.
Yeah, there's there's the Llewellyn armor by his feet. There's a bunch of those. The best area to farm those big tall knight guys is like just past this giant. There's like a number of them in the same area.
Oh, he
I can't remember how early you can get the covetous golds.
Did you see the message in the Minecraft thing there? I don't know if we've spoken about that.
Tabletop stuff. I think I was here when you mentioned it.
Ah, right.
Yeah, I posted it just today after work.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of on board with green. I would like maybe a sci-fi one.
Okay.
Because that obviously that caters to green, which we're kind of going to have to do if we want him to be involved at all. And I like the idea of a sci-fi tabletop. I think that would be.
There are good sci-fi games out there.
Although actually, you posted horror. I do kind of like the sound of a horror one as well.
That might be really good for this season.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe actually my vote. Maybe actually I would go for a horror one. Actually. Yeah. Given that it's like Halloween and stuff, I think that makes sense.
We could do a one-shot of a Cthulhu thing.
Ooh.
That might be good.
What is that
If we
like?
can persuade Green to be on board with it, then...
Is that like the straight up like Call of Cthulhu like
Yes.
one? Ah, yes, that would be fucking awesome. Yeah, I know of that one. I can't remember. I can't. Maybe because of the game adaptation of it, that might be how I know of it.
Well,
Maybe
the game's called Call of Cthulhu. That doesn't necessarily mean it's that story.
Oh well, I think
Yeah.
there's a number of video games called Call of Cthulhu. There's one in particular that I think was more based off of the
Aren't most of those, like, the Call of Cthulhu ones actually just based around Shadows over Innsmouth, right?
Kinda. It also tends to be more of a story-heavy game, or like puzzle-based, because you're not supposed to fight anything.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get that fuck off huge greatsword that Cathedral Knight is using. You can have him drop that, by the way.
Oh,
That is the Cathedral Knight Ultra Great Sword.
He's pretty.
Yeah, I think for me, like it's like I said, I'm happy to defer to like popular vote. I'm just grateful that for you to host this for us.
Oh no, gladly. What is this game?
I might choose like something that's fairly like a character who's fairly safe for my first one, like in line with my normal self, because I'm not good at like acting.
That is fine. That's no big deal. That everyone does that.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised when my character is the jongleur.
The slightly overtuned self-insert is a honored tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a respectable first character.
I'm getting the feeling that this didn't even lead anywhere interesting, to be honest.
I think where is it? That staircase there, I think that leads to the Patches encounter. I believe.
What were the plans for tomorrow? Do you think we'll just be talking about this stuff? Or...
Oh, I think we'll just talk a little bit and then we will actually play a session of
nice.
Probably just a Minecraft thing, right?
Yeah, I think that's a good medium with which to talk about it.
Yeah, and if too many people quit, or if anyone says, "Well, I don't really care about this thing anymore," we can always do the supermarket thing, because so you get a shift on Friday after all, but on Saturdays. But
yeah,
I believe that as a game it is quite good.
I think I think I might even almost prefer to do the supermarket thing.
I kind of get it.
I'm kind of like almost clocked out of the like liminal thing. It's not quite what I was expecting it to be. I think the we've gotten kind of swept up in like the over progression, like Terraria style again. Like Minecraft's a lot more approachable, so I don't feel as turned off by it. But I do not know how to do many things in our base.
Oh. Yeah, I am the resource collection bitch at the moment. I managed to operate the smelter at the very least. Oh. Did you hear that ring? That might be...
I did.
Yes, movie night at past.
Solid.
Yeah.
Rock solid.
So I should probably just... maybe I should not play that much more. I should maybe just... maybe I should just go back and save.
Yeah, you want time to get ready and stuff, right?
Yeah. Usually it's really like... Oh yeah, I'll just throw everything to the wind and run off.
Yes.
Yeah, I think as like a similar, like just gathering resources in the Minecraft thing, I kind of felt like aimless, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's because like the shared progression in the quest book has almost eliminated the need for anyone but whoever is at the top of the progression chain to do anything.
Yeah.
Because like I can now no longer follow the progression because I basically and that's because all of the mods within this mod pack work completely differently from their normal like way of working. It's like if you're not completely locked on to the chain as you're working your way up, you're just lost.
Yeah. This is less backrooms and more like a themed puzzle industry pack.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm slightly like disheartened by that almost because I thought the backrooms element was going to be more significant, but it's actually like really understated almost.
Yeah, I don't want to be a spoilsport about this, but yeah, I'd be fine with doing a supermarket.
I think the supermarket thing is more fun because, and I think Wordy really enjoys it as well.
Yeah, I think Wordy's kind of also half clocked out.
Yeah.
Like, no offense, I think you didn't even bother to come online last time, right? Dan?
I didn't, yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I've also been like, as like a side thing, kind of. I don't. I think it's probably not even like a secret I don't get along with so far. I don't trust him at all. And I don't know. I don't want to like force like anyone to like feel any particular way about him. Like it's fine. Just me personally.
I think he just rubbed you the wrong way, right? He's kind of like velcroing all of your like tiny little pet peeves. He's like velcroing them right now.
It's like that. It's like it's not as though I can't get along with people who are more like bantery or something like that. It's just like to me, he comes across as very lopsided in it. Like he's very overly like he can be nice to people, but he chooses very particularly. And that rubs me the wrong way. Like for me, I'm like, if you want to be like, you know, if you want to be like jabbing at people, you have to be able to take it and give it equally. And he can't. Like if I jab at him even slightly, like make a joke or something, he gets all like offended and like pissy with me. And like I feel like I had been quite mild. But then he's willing to like give it out like constantly, and yeah.
I think that's fine. Like you're more than allowed to like feel a certain way about anyone that you like. That at the end of the day, like you're entirely entitled to feel however you want to feel. You know what I mean? Like
Maybe
I think we can all.
I was going to say maybe I should pull him aside for a little talk, but what would I even say?
I think
that's the thing. I don't really want to. I don't want to force anything on you either, because it's not fair. Like, because you're, you know, I don't want you to not get along with him or anything like that.
I wouldn't see it like that. That's no problem. I'm just, since I kind of took it upon myself to organize all this stuff, I kind of feel responsible.
I think that it's an interesting situation, right? Because like you've brought everyone together, but I don't feel like you should feel responsible for like everything that comes from that is like third hand at that point, right? It's you haven't like you shouldn't feel responsible for like the more negative things that happen, like say Dan and Silphar not getting on. Like we're all grateful for you having facilitated like pretty much everything that's happened. Like all of us coming together is all facilitated by you, and I think we're all very appreciative of that.
I'm not even quite sure how that happened in the end.
I think it was just you taking the initiative to make the Discord, right? You know, that was like step one, and it's kind of spiraled, right?
Why did I even do that in the end?
Because I thought like the Elden Ring.
Yeah, that's it. I think I just played you know, Dark Souls 1 on stream just to prove that I actually did it.
Yeah.
And then we kind of started how about playing that thing, and then it just kind of and then it just kind of happened.
We were like, well, let's play together.
That was good. I like that.
Yeah, and this, I don't want you to feel like I'm not like enjoying things. You know, it's like
absolutely
if
not.
I'm like quieter and like I'm not like as active. Like I was still watching your stream.
Oh, you don't even have to. That's not what I mean. I'm not really. I'm doing that for myself in a way.
Yeah, but I like doing that. But it's it's like I don't want to be, because I know that there's like a tension between us. I don't want to be kind of stepping on his toes all the time. So I will like step back if he wants to do his like talking, because he gets on my nerves. I won't lie, he gets on my nerves, and I don't want to be kind of sardonic or like.
You don't want to make it a fight.
Yeah. Kind of like it kind of kills the mood if you like pipe up with some like very acidic comment. Then it's like, ooh.
There's a few times where I know I have done that, and that's mainly if he's doing something that particularly gets on my nerves, like if he's like when he's talking about like commenting on like people being rude or something, and it's like
I think I couldn't hide that when he was talking about being actually like a shy, sensitive guy in real life or something. I don't think I could help but hide my snickering the entire time.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
With me.
He might be really different in real life, but
I do kind of feel like part of the peanut gallery whenever something like that happens.
Sorry.
I'm kind of like if I feel like an audience member, you know what I mean? I'm kind of like, I'm like watching from the peanut gallery, like, oh my god.
I have gently ribbed him for a few things.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to like constantly be, you know, shitting on him or something. Like there are times when he's like genuinely nice, and I think that's good when he's doing that.
He's not a bad guy, he's just incredibly tactless.
He's almost like Green Jeans but with no self-awareness, if that makes sense.
He's
like
on the very
Jeans
opposite
admits,
end of the temperament scale.
Yeah, but it's like he has no tact, no like self-awareness.
I think from all the snickering he should have noticed something, but he didn't.
Yeah. And I know that I'm not perfect, you know. I can be like when I'm like I can get really nasty and
acidic. Acidic is the way that I describe it. You spit acid sometimes.
That might be a bad moment to bring that up, but stop the stream.
It's okay. I don't mind if he hears it, you know. At some point, I'm gonna have to like actually tell him. I don't want it to come across like
front the demon.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't really want to be like talking behind his back, but I also don't want to like kill the mood of a stream, like or something like that immediately. So it's like finding the time, because ideally I want to like deal with it myself, and hopefully we can just move on.
Yeah, I know what you mean. No one wants to make it a thing.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't, you know, it's like, I don't actively hate the guy. I just, like,
You just don't get along
he
without
grinds my gears, and the things he's done in the past, like, it just doesn't even feel like he acknowledges that he
might not
was
even
incredibly
think
rude. Yeah.
I mean, I kinda know that in the way that, I mean, I kinda try to relate these things to myself. I'm like very much able to like, what's the right word, to like pick out very stupid things. Like I am a landmine detector, mostly my foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do tend to run into these things and go like 50 minutes after, oh shit, I should have stopped like half an hour ago. What have I done?
Yeah.
I mean, like it's kind of like, I feel like I because it's Dan and I know him so well, I notice these things like on the spot. I can hear in his tone of voice that he is like beyond mortal comprehension of angry or something like that, right?
The polite grumbling.
Yeah, and he's like immediately about to start fucking vomiting acid like a boomer from Left 4 Dead or something.
Oof.
That I can notice when that's happening, but it's difficult because I'm also biased towards his side, right? Like, I'm
course.
always going to be biased towards Dan's side because I have a better idea of what he's thinking and understanding him, right? So I'm sat here like, basically like rooting for Dan, but also not wanting him to like,
And
verbally kill the guy.
and then we have people like Blue who like takes it for 2 hours and just goes like, this game is a little poop. And then he apologizes profusely the next day for having mortally offended us.
I think
I feel like Matt, you, Stefan, Matt, and Blue are like the saints of the group. More or less.
I hold back a lot.
Yeah.
I may have a few hidden grumblings, but if I ever piss you guys off, let me know. I really don't want to do it.
Same here. If I go too far.
You've never done anything to piss me off. Don't worry.
Well,
Dan definitely has, and I tell him about it. But you never have.
I'm not sure if I want to see what that's like. So.
It's annoying. It's like I'm aware that it's happening, but it's like at a certain point I just can't stop. I do have like certain. I don't want to make it like an excuse. I have like certain like psychological like trust issues and stuff like that. So if someone has annoyed me, it's like I will not forget.
I know what you mean. I have no good excuse. For me, it's just after you push me to a point, I fight back quite nastily.
With Dan, I equate it to the Warhammer Fantasy like dwarves. They have a book of grudges. That's essentially what I consider it as for Dan. He has his book of grudges, and it's written in permanent marker. Unfortunately,
I can go both ways depending on how it is. I know a few people where I like, one piece of copper. I'm collecting interest on that. And there's like others like, I know you are just being a doofus and you didn't mean it like that. Feet grow back.
Yeah. That's kind of like that's like my view with Zolfar. It's like I've gauged his character and I understand that he's a buffoon, right? So like not to like insult him, he's kind of a buffoon.
But still, buffoons are hard to take sometimes.
Yeah, but so I'm more forgiving with him because of that, because I can tell that it's not purposeful. It's just like social inexperience. He doesn't know how to phrase something to not be offensive, so he just says it offensively, right?
And occasionally he blows into odd rants about like women and
I don't like that, and I don't want. And one thing that I want to like super enunciate is if he goes on like some crazy slur rant or something like that, and I'm like doing the equivalent of like smiling and nodding and going like and then trying to move on, that's not me agreeing with him. Okay?
Same. That is just smile and wave, boys.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make him think that I've acknowledged the subject, and then I'm diverting immediately.
Thank you for your contribution. We'll take that under consideration.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like I don't think like no one else has like annoyed me at all. I wouldn't normally like treat it quite like this. It's I don't know how to describe it. It's like normally I try and like just kind of forget about things. I think it was just the nature of how it happened. Like, because I caught him on a number of instances kind of shit-talking people behind their back, that really is what got me. And none of you do that. So...
I'm very much not a fan of talking behind someone's back. Even if we're like openly talking now, but I'm still having this nagging feeling, It's like... I should probably at some point talk to him head on. So this kind of retroactively saves this situation.
That's true.
It's just like I want to do it, but I also don't want to like ruin the start of like a, like a session or something.
And,
So
and that is from the different standpoint the best opportunity. Like, when else do you get
You
it?
have the most time to talk about it at that point. Like, I think
Yeah.
the thing is we've been burned so badly in the past for not being communicative enough in friendships. So, like, we're trying to do it now, basically.
Yeah.
We're like trying to communicate our grievances and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Be open about, like, we don't like this, we like this, so on and so forth.
I really feel like at some point I should try and pull him aside and, dude, you've been kind of a dick. I didn't
just
want to
don't
be too heavy, but I did slightly slip in my last goodnight post, for example.
yeah,
You call him out,
I think it was.
call him out a little bit.
That was a very polite. I couldn't fucking concentrate with all this talking. And you noticed.
Yeah, I think it was very politely stated. So.
That was his version of saying sorry.
Yeah,
And that's at least how I choose to see it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
I mean, the man
It's like-
can apologize. He's apologized multiple times already for behavior that he has had. He can apologize.
yeah,
He does it a little bit weirdly, but he can do it.
yeah.
yeah.
Right, anyway, I don't think
I
we
feel
wanna
bad
keep
about
you-
like talking about him
Yeah,
when he's not here or something.
We
but
we should at some point. That's just preparation for openly talking to him at the next opportunity.
Yes, this is like a rehearsal.
Exactly. This is not
Yeah.
shit talking behind someone's back. This is preparation.
Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, he can be nice, and I don't think he's like a bad person, like on purpose or anything like that.
No, he's like chaotic neutral at most.
I think we just personality-wise like clash, and
Yeah.
That's because you're English. No.
Yeah. I think the English are just kind of like one side of Velcro, and he's just the other side of Velcro, unfortunately.
I had to get at least one blow in.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'll take that on the chin.
Exactly.
Right, I don't think we want to keep you any longer.
Sorry.
Oh no! I would have just pulled the plug.
Righto.
yeah.
Off I go.
Well,
Have a
see you
nice
later.
one.
Have a good,
See you
have a good
tomorrow.
movie.
I'll probably
Yeah.
just quickly say something in the Discord about maybe doing the supermarket instead. Like,
Oh,
I'll
sorry.
phrase it as people having expressed interest in it. Like, maybe that would be more fun for everyone. That, like,
Yeah.
please
Sounds
give
good.
your
I'll,
opinions.
Yeah, I'll pop
something
my my mark on it.
Yes.
So don't worry about that. Righto. Yeah, have a good movie.
Have a
Stefan.
good movie.
Bye.
See you later.
See you later.